That push continues for the legalization of marijuana in Wisconsin.
It's part of Governor Evers' Badger Bounceback plan, his 2-year state budget proposal. Alyssa Lyons spoke with local lawmakers on both sides of the aisle to bring us their perspective.
The decades-long debate looks like it will continue. Lawmakers say they're not sure if this policy item will even remain in the budget this year. The pushback comes from the Republican-controlled legislature. Their hesitation stems from what they call societal concerns of recreational marijuana use. Republican Representative Jesse James of Altoona says the lack of study and conflict with the federal government is keeping him from approving the proposal. He claims cases of adverse side effects and crimes committed under the influence in Colorado have him worried.
There's been people to where they've become into a psychotic state because they're not used to smoking it, and they get psychosis, and then even like murders take place, homicides. So that's stuff that we need to invest in it, and it's still illegal at the federal level. Well, why is that? Because we haven't invested in the proper studies and the resources of studying the marijuana and what it can do to the body.
James went on to say that he would be an advocate of medicinal marijuana being legalized as long as it's passed in the right form. The budget proposal states that Wisconsin would regulate marijuana both medicinally and recreationally, like alcohol. Revenue from taxes is slated to bring an estimated $165 million over the course of the next 3 years. Democratic Senator Jeff Smith of Eau Claire says that the legalization of medicinal marijuana outweighs any issues it poses.
We have an opioid crisis in this state and in this country that this should be like an emergency to legalize medicinal marijuana. This shouldn't even be any question.
If approved, residents could possess no more than 2 ounces of marijuana and up to 6 plants for personal use. Non-residents would be able to carry no more than 1/4 of an ounce. If kept on the budget, Wisconsin would become the 37th state to legalize medicinal marijuana and one of 18 states to regulate the recreational use of marijuana. The proposal also modifies criminal penalties for marijuana-related crimes. Individuals serving sentences for previously convicted marijuana-related crimes will also have the chance to repeal or reduce sentences for minor offenses.
All right, thanks, Alyssa. State lawmakers will continue to review the budget proposal, which must be finalized by June 1st.